Hello, I'm Martin Delaney. Let's put together a basic DJ set in Ableton Live 8. Let's start by creating 4 audio tracks. Then we'll have 3 return tracks. Obviously then we have a send knob for each of these returns. You can see down here we have the crossfader as well. Now let's load some audio effects. I'm going to put an EQ3 in each of my first 2 tracks. Then we're going to have a redux effect on this return, a frequency shifter on the second, and a ping pong delay on the third. If your return effects have wet dry mixes, generally it's a good idea to bring these up to 100%. Let's set these first 2 tracks to function as decks A and B. We can also rename them at this point by using Command R. Then we'll label 3 and 4 as well as spares. These are tracks that can contain spare loops or one-shot samples that you want to have available to load into your set. And let's put some effects on the master as well. We're going to use a beat repeat. Let's set that to a 2-bar interval. Yeah, let's have an auto filter. And then, just to save us from pushing things a little bit too far in the volume stakes, we'll put a limiter at the end. Color coding is very useful as well in live situations. It gives you a quick heads up, a quick reminder of what you're looking at. Let's just do that on here, just choosing these colors at random. Now let's drop in some songs. These are just basically sets of loops I stuck together earlier. The screenshots in the tutorial in the magazine are using La La Land by Green Velvet and Ain't Gonna Take It No More by Crack and Smack. If you have those songs, you can load the example live set on the disk and substitute your files into that. That should work. But we can't include those in our movies or give away content for obvious copyright reasons. Just loading some other beats here. Basically I've got 1 beat and I'm just creating some variations of that. We're transposing that, and then for the third version, let's reverse it. I have a speech sample here. If you've got a speech sample you don't want to loop, you want it to run as a one-shot, make sure warping is off. Now, I'm just going to find the beginning or find the first section of this song that I want to use. This reminds me to turn off my master effects for now. So, let's activate looping for this sample. Highlight the loop brace. Then we can use that to navigate through the song to find sections that we want to use. I can hit Command D to duplicate that, launch that one, then move the loop brace. That means I can launch either of these 2 sections afterwards. We'll just skim through this a little. There's no rules about how many of these slices you should have for a song. It's just whatever works with the song. You could just have one, just have the whole song played through at once if you want, but it's a bit more interactive if you divide it up somehow. So I'm just gonna skip through the rest of that now. We'll come back shortly once I finish this song.
Amazing.
And done the other song.
Amazing. 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 Amazing.
So here we are. I've now sliced both of these songs according to my own personal taste. You can see here. Now I can hit Command K to go into key map mode. You can see I've mapped track selection to letters on my keyboard, and I've also mapped the kill switches on the EQ3, low, mid and high cuts. And the master, I have letters assigned to turn on and off the beat repeat and the auto filter. How you do this depends on your controller. These are just examples. If I go into media map mode, you can see I've got nothing mapped at all at the moment. So let's map the crossfader. Just check my controllers on. Yeah, we should be good. Command M again, back into MIDI map. You can see there's 3 regions there that can be mapped in different ways. Same with key map mode. But let's go back to MIDI map mode. Click on that center section. So the crossfader is now mapped to the crossfader on my hardware. If I want to, I can bring up the context menu on that and choose a different curve. Let's just show you how that works. Got a loop here. Oh, that isn't, I know why that isn't running, because I've got all my kills off on the EQ. Let's just bring those up. There we go. So that's my deck B. Let's play something on deck A. And you can see the audio is passing through the EQ there, but it's not. We're not getting anything out of the mixer. So let's move that crossfader now. And there I've moved over quite quickly entirely into deck A, and then we can just skip between those. The other thing we could do is we could play around using the EQ. So let's just kill something on B. So all we've got is the top end coming out of B. Let's go to A, and we'll just leave in the bottom end. So this can be a useful way of, this is a crude example, but it's a useful way of making transitions between 2 parts, is to alternate frequencies in and out. Track 3 contains our spare material, so I'm just going to drop in this loop. Kind of fits. Let's do something with the loop brace. Those are quite good for real-time control as well. And there's my variations. That reverse one's quite nasty. So let's make it even worse. That's cool. You see, I like that. Quick hit of the ping pong. Let's go into a master. Let's bring up that beat repeat by pressing the letter B on a keyboard. For every 2 bars, get an effect. Let's do something with the filter. That's all we've got time for, as they say, but I hope that gives you some ideas about how you can start building your own basic DJ sets in Ableton Live.